What a strange looking microphone. This funny looking rectangular block thing shaped microphone is by a company called MXL, and this is the MXL Cube Pro. Never heard of it, but it looks fun. That's why I bought it. I don't know what it is about my nature. If something's a bit different, a bit weird looking, a bit strange, I want it, I need it immediately. I think that's what you call an addictive personality. But luckily I'm on top of that, and I don't collect way too many things, like lots of saxophones and lots of microphones and yeah, okay. But I love it. It's fun. It keeps me happy. And this is yet another in my line of addictive feeding purchases. So this microphone was originally, what I can read, aimed at people like drummers, you know, the people who hang around with real musicians. My drummer friends are going to be really happy about that comment. But moving swiftly on, so I'm curious to see what this will sound like, because I read that it's a large diaphragm condenser, and yep, by looking inside there, yep, there it is. So that got me thinking, this is way too good for a drummer. Let's try it on a real instrument like a saxophone. So that's exactly one of the reasons why I purchased it, and I'm deliberately not trying to troll all my drummer friends. It's only a joke. Well, kind of. And that's exactly how I got into this position now. I seen it, thought it was cute, thought the shape was really nice, and it got me curious. This is going to be put on my tenor saxophone, not literally because it'd be way too heavy and it'll look stupid. So I'm going to stick this in front of the saxophone and see what it's like, because I've got a funny feeling it might be a good one. And I'll speak to you after the demos. So now you can hear it when I'm talking. What do you think of it? What do you think of it on the saxophone? More importantly, of course. What do you think about Kentucky Colin there, my little chicken friend, looking after my fake plant and looking after my saxophone here? Now I think I'm going to need a pop filter now, because as with most condensers, that's the negative side. They're quite sensitive, so I'll be back in a second. Ah, that's better. And now I can ditch my gaffer-taped headphones. You know, I think it's about time I bought another pair. Although these are only a couple of months old. I mean, I spend all the money on saxophones and gear, yet I'm moaning about a pair of headphones. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong, but what I've read online, this is geared towards drums. And for a drum mic, this sounds very good on voice. And it also sounded really nice on my saxophone. It seems to have quite a gritty, I don't know, more raw character to the tone. It doesn't, for example, sound something like this Blue Blueberry, which has a very nice broadcast quality sound, and it sounds very polished and finished. This just has a bit more of a raw edge to it, and I like that. It has that more gutsy, natural character. Yeah, that's definitely something I like. So all in all, I like the sound of it, I like the shape of it, I like the look of it. Of course, I'm being very shallow, very cosmetic about that. I like the stand adapter that comes with it. It's nice and simple. You can get close-up miking with that. It's yet another microphone which probably goes under the radar. An MXL Cube. I never ever would have thought about that in a million years if I hadn't have accidentally stumbled across this. But I like the idea of taking things which are not in their natural habitat, their natural environment, and putting them in a totally different mix-up. So drum mic on a saxophone, yeah, this worked really well. However, it is quite susceptible to plosives, and you know, that means if you talk into it without this thing, it's going to go absolutely nuts. But moving on from the self-irony and typical British dry humour, so with that, I'll say thank you very much for checking out this video. And if you want to do it, check out a load of videos I've already made. And there's probably, well, when I say probably, there's definitely going to be loads more coming. And I'll catch you a lot later. Have an absolutely average day. Bye bye.